Hello everyone, this is Lucy05 and welcome back again to my toy reviews. Today we'll be looking at the Marvel Universe comic pack celebrating the 25th anniversary Secret Wars. Now today I just got this comic pack, and this comic pack releases Hawkeye on the left and Piledriver on the right. Now let's take a close look at the comic itself. Each of the comic pack releases the old reprint of the old Secret Wars comics. I have to say, I did read the comics. It was really excellent. Now, the back of the comic itself is reversed. Back of the comic shows all the lines. And I'm going to put this one side and take a look at the packaging. Nothing special about the packaging. I bought it in Toys R Us. Cost me 54 ringgit and 90 cents. Back itself shows the other lines, Hawkeye and Piledriver, Thor and Enchantress on the other pack, and Ultron and Reed Richards, which I just did a review about that. So if you want to check out Ultron and Reed Richards action figure review, just browse through my channel. Now let me put this back to where it goes and hope to God it doesn't fall. Now, let's take a close look at the figures. This is Piledriver. Piledriver is the gang member for the Wrecking Crew. He is actually a not bad figure. He's actually more bigger than the normal size figures. I think it's about the normal size figure is about this size, and he's actually this tall. I have Iron Man next to me. Compare the size, is actually a bit taller. And then my Reed Richards, which is puny in size comparison. Now he has a decent, it actually has a, I wouldn't say decent, well at least it's not horrible, except he has blue lines all over his body, which I think they're trying to simulate shadow, but they should have used black instead of blue, if you notice. Face sculpt is very nice. He has this arrogant face shown here. The sneer, blonde hair. I love the head sculpt. The head sculpt is nice. Body is not really that nice. And I wish the fist is actually bigger, as shown in the comics. His fist is bigger than this. His Piledriver, he's actually, as his namesake, he smashes the floors with his bare hands and causes a sort of like a tiny, small tremor, not like Juggernaut, but these guys go up against Thor. The reason I got this comic pack is because I want Piledriver and I like Hawkeye, two of my favorite characters. Now, not much of other colors. You got red, blue. Face sculpt is very good, excellent face sculpt. Blonde hair, flesh tone skin. Now let's take a look at his articulation. You can turn the head 360 degrees, pivot the head up and down a little bit, not that much. Turn the torso 360 degrees, pivot it downwards a little bit. You can see not much of a difference, and you can pivot it backwards. You can turn the arms 360 degrees, bend the elbow, can bend backwards, and turn the wrist 360 degrees. The other wrist is a clenched fist, so he looks very nice. If you want to do this kind of pose, this muscular pose, can bend the legs, no problems. Can bend the knees, double jointed. It's a bit loose, especially on the ankles. You can bend the ankles downward and upward, no problem. And like all the Marvel Universe figures, their lower joint there is plastic, not like the G.I. Joe's figures, which they use metal. Hawkeye here has a few accessories. Comes with a box of arrows, and each of the arrows has a different length, if you can see. They all jotted out in a different length direction and has an arrow. but his fingers can't actually hold it. Has a bow, very nice, but no string, so I'm a bit disappointed. Hawkeye here is excellent. Oh, you can remove this. Originally you have to put it yourself with the box of arrows. You just pop off the head and then slide it in. It's easy. His armbands can be removed as well. You just put it down, and the rest of the accessories can be removed. The vest, and not the vest, his straps and his skirt can be removed. But it shared the figure itself shared the same problems with all the Marvel figures, or at least most of them, as the arms spread out this far. You can turn the head 360 degrees, but with the strap from the arrow box itself, you have a problem trying to turn the head a little bit, and no point of pivoting the head up and down. You can turn the arms 360 degrees, turn 360 degrees on the arm here, bend the elbow, not backwards, turn the wrist 360 degrees. Wrist here shows that it tries to hold the arrow, but can't actually hold it properly. On the other hand, itself can hold the or can hold the bow. Let me put this on one side. Can turn the torso 360 degrees, but it's hindered by his costume itself. This piece, you can bend the legs with no problems. Double joint the knee. Then the ankles. Well, not ankle, his shin. And you can pivot the ankles up and down. I really love the sculpt for the Hawkeye. There's a H there, but some of the figures are not painted well enough, so the H doesn't show pretty well. You got purple, blue, flesh tone skin. His eyes is blue. Yes, it has this smirk on his face, if you can see. This cocky bastard. So, if I'm gonna give a rating out these figures, if I'm gonna give a rating, Hawkeye deserves a 7 out of 10, despite some limitation, but he looks really awesome. Piledriver is okay. I'll give it a 5 out of 10. He's a super villain, so I must have. So, thank you all for watching. This is Lucy05 signing off.